Hi everyone, Mary here from Mary from Ireland on YouTube, and my second channel is Twin Flame Soulmate Divine Higher Connection on YouTube as well. For those of you who Google Twin Flame Soulmate whatever, it may just come up and give you a helping hand. This is our weekly reading, and I call it our journey back to love, because love is what we're here for. And love is about more than romantic love. It's love of self, love of life, love of the journey, love of others, and peace, joy, happiness, and letting go of all the conflict and war and separation of past centuries. So today I've been guided. This is our reading for the 1st of April, new month. Happy April, everybody. And I'm recording this early because I'll be flying to London on the 1st of April. And Mercury will be out of retrograde by then. And even at the moment, I feel a change in the energy, a lightness. And by gum, the last 2 weeks, energetically, emotionally with Dean, I talked about this last week, has been intense. But I feel last night, I know the more we clear, when we clear our emotions, we avoid illness. And I see so many people ill and going through procedures. So I've been so grateful over the last couple of days. I'm glad I'm doing my journey in the way I'm doing it, because even the feelings are so deep and so strong and so horrible, and to let go of. And I had this conversation with a friend last night. She said it was so horrible. 2 friends have had the same feelings of separation and centuries of stuff being lifted out of the chest area, the heart area, and centuries of separation and centuries of pain and centuries of loss. So many of us are feeling that. Others are going through their procedures in their upper area. This is what I'm seeing. There's no right or no wrong. Everybody follows their path in their own way, and I am not judging anybody's path. I'm just fascinated to see how people are evolving and releasing and facing their fears, etc. It's just very interesting to observe. But as I say, I am very glad, very happy, very humbled to be doing my work in my way, because even though it feels awful, the emotions are just so deep at times. It's just wonderful when you're out and through and you haven't gone anywhere, you haven't been sick, so to speak, you know. So here we go. Anyway, enough of the talking. I'm going to use 4 different decks this week, 1 from each deck. And this is the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff, MD. I'll show you the boxes. You know most of them anyway. That's her box. And we'll choose one. And I'll leave them all face down until I pull them all. Nothing. Oh, I was going to say nothing jumping out. Right. Okay, this is face down anyway. I'll turn it up. I'll take the 2. Okay. Ah, that was cool. And the 2 of them are the same colour as well. We had this several times before. I may as well talk, okay? They're jumping. They're jumping. Just because I said they weren't jumping, now they start jumping. Surrender the idea you can fix somebody. I'll talk as I'm shuffling. We've had this multiple times. You can only fix yourself. What you do affects everybody around you, so you may as well just keep going on your own inner journey. Okay, yeah, these are great cards. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix somebody. I will add that there too. It doesn't work to try and push somebody into your way of thinking. it doesn't work to try and push a situation or a relationship to go faster. From my own experience, been there, done that. Self-care, self-respect, self-love. Focus on self. How are you in this relationship, situation, work, romantic, family? How are you being treated? Are you respecting yourself? Are you treating yourself well? You've got to bring it back to me. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And also, you know, many of our divine counterparts are going through deep stuff as well, but they're able for it. And they may be going through it in a different way than we are. And maybe that's why I gave the opening message. You know, just because somebody in your life isn't doing their journey in your way doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's right for them. They are experiences that they wanted to experience here on earth this time round. So it's their journey. You gotta stay in your own lane. Okay? So she has her bow and arrow. Just remain focused on your dreams and your desires, but not on the how they're going to happen or when they're going to happen, because that is definitely not up to us. I had a tarot reading in pure frustration before Christmas, and she gave me timelines and they've passed. And I understand why now. Because if it had unfolded the way she said it would, I would still be feeling the same. I would have gotten a small bite of the cherry, but I would have been back to the way I am now. So it's better for everybody to go through their own inner journey and be clear and ready and in their power and in love and compassion before meeting up with their divine partner in romantic relationships or with somebody I haven't seen in years. And I've been watching a lot of videos on adoption and people not knowing their birth parents and coming back together after 28 years, 40 years. Many of them I've watched were 28. I'm getting the number 28 big time. So if it means anything to you, and 2 and 8 is 10. So whatever way it is, just know there is no separation. It's an illusion, and to get to that way of feeling is pretty difficult, but we can float in and out of it as well. You know, like a lot of the time I know that and I'm fine with it, and then something bubbles up and comes to the surface and I have to release, purge, let go and get back to where I was then. So don't worry, your path is correct. And one of the cards here from the fairies is trust your intuition. You've got to. We're going deeper, and people, even readers, even coming to me for a reading, whatever I give you, don't take it at face value. Dig deeper. Trust your own intuition. And many of us don't need outside people anymore to tell us. But I know me, I was absolutely frustrated and impatient in November, I think it was. It was a woeful hard month for me. And it was lovely to meet the person. I was so glad that I met her. Beautiful soul. And I heard what I needed to hear on that particular day, and it calmed me down. I gave her some money. Win-win situation. And that was one of the final cards that came up, win-win. A win-win outcome. Everybody wins in the outcome. So even if it's taken a long time, just know everybody is going to be looked after and everybody is going to win out of this. So just be patient and trust your intuition. The goddess. Okay, somebody spoke about Easter and world stuff happening at Easter. I think it was Amanda Ellis on YouTube. She's based in the UK. Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this lady here, she's a goddess, Ostara, she's sowing seeds. And the Easter bunny and Easter eggs. So it's a cycle. Seeds that you have planted will be growing and blooming and coming into your awareness around Easter. Now that's the end of April. But you're always sowing seeds, always sowing seeds. So watch your thoughts as well, the seeds you're sowing with your thoughts. And if things don't bloom, you take action and nothing happens, just know the seeds take a while to grow. Okay. Daffodils, of course, spring. These are hares in the message. If you want to look up the animal totem hare, the tortoise and the hare comes to mind. Slow and steady wins the race. And the hare, if you go too fast, you could miss some steps, or you could sabotage the journey. So this surrender card, we had the surrender that you can fix somebody. The other one is surrender to non-action. So for me, there's been no action in months. I've been walking along, trusting my guidance, doing what I feel is right for me any particular day. And now my trip to London, actually the weekend before, I have a family gathering, and then I go on the plane and I meet David Mills, and then I meet my Australian friend, and then I come home. But it seems to be busy for a week, we'll say, and I am so happy to be busy for a week and movement, because it's been so calm and quiet, but I haven't been complaining about it, because I know everything is the way it's meant to be at any given time, and my body needed relaxation, my mind needed relaxation, I needed to let go more fully, I needed to be okay with doing nothing. And I mean doing nothing. Like, who is okay with doing nothing? We all feel we've got to be doing something, even if it's sitting down watching telly. But I wasn't even drawn to do that, and it's unreal. Now, I have been on YouTube and I have been speaking to friends, but for the most part, I haven't been working, we'll say. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be doing nothing. Carry on with your life, but you don't have to do anything in whatever situation is going on with you now. Keep on with your life. Everything is fine, and you don't need to take any action. But that may not be for everybody. If it doesn't resonate, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Because, if everybody was doing nothing would be happening, So trust your intuition on this. As I say, readers outside of yourself, you've still got to trust yourself, your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, your inner knowingness. And surround yourself with positive energy, positive people, things that make you laugh, positivity and light and fun and beauty and nature, and whatever brings a smile to your face, whatever you feel brings you to peace within you, that's where you head, and that's what you surround yourself with. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. So there could be world stuff as well popping up that feels fearful or that feels negative. Turn it off. Get into your own calm, quiet space. That's the best way that you can help the universe. Help yourself first, and help the universe. Send love and light to everybody in chaos or strife. If you feel called to send money or voluntary help or whatever, do that. Pray, send love and light, whatever comes up, people around you. You cannot fix other people. You can only keep yourself in alignment and keep yourself calm, in peace and love and joy and happiness. So I'll leave it at that. I'll be available for readings. I have an event in Enniscrone on the 27th of April, but I am available before that in Enniscrone 1-to-1. I am available, of course, online, email, videos like this, phone, if needs be, and Skype, of course. And I'll be back from London on the 4th, so the 5th, 6th. So from the 7th of April onwards, I'm available again for readings, for connection, for guidance, for help, and donations greatly received as well. And I'm on Patreon if you'd like to contribute over there. And we'll leave it at that. I think I'll do a short reading now for the other channel, my Twin Flame Soulmate Divine Higher Connections channel. And I'll upload that straight away, I think. So love and light to you. Talk to you soon.